Hey, thanks for being out here today on this important day, making this important announcement. You know, progress continues all around our city with an infusion of investment and plans to improve commercial buildings and residential housing in an area rapidly known as where art lives. Our hope is that these investments will initiate further private investments in the area. We're going to talk about four projects, and in no particular order. First, we're going to talk about the demolition of the former Haynie's Corner drugstore building, if the wind doesn't knock us over first. Okay, the city will be encouraging construction of a new mixed-use building with multiple stories. The first floor, commercial development, apartments on the upper floors. The Evansville Brownfields Corporation will be accepting proposals for new construction on this parcel later this year. New development on the lot will contribute funds into the TIF district, which will enable future neighborhood infrastructure improvements. Next, we're going to talk briefly about the RFP for the rehab of the old historic M&M building, the Maybell and Montrose apartment buildings. A request for proposals was issued by the Evansville Brownfields Corporation in late May. 2 open houses for prospective developers were scheduled for this month. Proposals are due back for that project on July 11th. The historic structures currently offer 12 housing units. This is another project that will contribute additional money into this TIF district. And we should point out that both the Ford Center and the future IU Medical School are just a short half-mile away from this location. Frequently around town, people ask me, Mayor, what about parking? What about parking? What about parking? Boy, what about parking, huh? I'm pleased to say that the City of Evansville is working on a parking solution for this neighborhood too, constructing a new public parking unit with about 50 stalls, which will be constructed with Community Development Block Grant funds, that is federal funding. The parking lot will stretch from Washington Avenue to Adams. There will be a green parking lot with landscaped islands, innovative lighting, and other enhancements that will be very important. The parking lot will offer parking for future tenants of area apartments and will aid both existing and new businesses that will be locating in this area. This will benefit the Alhambra Theater with parking activities and other events in the Haynie's Corner Arts District. I hope you're as excited as we are. You know, this doesn't even include, as I just alluded to, the facade grant. One's coming in across the way for Scott Shimmick's Kirby's. We have streetscape improvements right back here near Kirby's. We have streetscape improvements along Washington. Lots going on in this neighborhood, and very excited about it. The president of the Evansville Brownfields Corporation is Kevin Axum. Kevin and his team have been active in these discussions as well, and I welcome him up.
Thank you. Thanks for coming out today. Along with the opportunity kicking into where art lives, we are announcing the opportunity in this first block of Adams for 3 properties being available for purchase. That's the 6569 Adams, 74 Adams, and 8890 Adams, offering 50 to 75 frontage square feet. Homes must be built as a single-family property and must be maintained for 5 years. And it would give an exciting opportunity for individuals wanting to live where art grows in the neighborhood.
The streetscape map is available for perusal. It's a $2.8 million investment from the Department of Public Transportation through the MPO, which will create a tree-lined boulevard at Washington Avenue and Evansville's, as I understand it, only true European-style roundabout where these streets meet in front of Kirby's. So that's a very exciting innovation that will be happening here in the next few years. Mayor, any final remarks?
I would just like to thank Carolyn Rusk, who heads the Evansville Brownfields Corporation. She and her folks have been working diligently with the other folks in DMD and other departments in the city to make these projects a reality. And again, it's just an exciting time for this arts district. And it's an exciting time for our city. And I think it's just interesting that the ripples continue to go out from ground zero of development. That is where the IU Med School and the Convention Hotel are going up. So with that, we'll be happy to take any of your questions, except from Kenny.
Well, the importance of this to the IU development, flesh that out a little bit.
Sure. This is important relative to the IU med school project for a couple of reasons. One, there will be additional housing opportunities, again, within a half-mile walking distance. Clearly, one of the reasons that downtown Evansville was selected for the med school site was the walkability. The fact that we're also offering other commercial activities within these properties is another good reason that folks that are either attending school there or a staff member, faculty member will have access to this area as well.